What is up, everybody? I did not expect to be putting this video up so quick, but this is basically a little training course for our Clean App Promo Pack freebie Mount Mograph giveaway. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, it took me a second to actually compress it to a file that wasn't 4 gigabytes that no one wants. So when you download it, you'll get this compressed file, and you can just open it wherever you want to save it. And it's organized all right. We have a CC version of After Effects, a CS6 version of After Effects, and if it worst case scenario, you have to open it in some other version. Here's an XML that you should be able to open. Additionally, I have all the source files in here. If you want to see them, I had to compress them down quite a bit, but they still look great, so no worries there. And also, I only did 8 shots. I might do another pack down the road if you guys want a little bit more. Anyway, I also have screen templates that you can use for Illustrator to size it up and drop it in real quick. So I'll just give you a quick little demo of how this works, and I think it should be all right. I wanted to make it, originally I was going to do it with Cineware, but I realized if you don't have Cinema 4D, you probably don't have Cineware. So I did it another way, and I hope it works for you guys fine. So just open it up. I'm going to open up the CC version and go into your After Effects, and it should open fine. So this is not that big of a file. It's pretty streamlined, and it should go pretty well for us. But basically, when you open it, you're going to have your graphic placeholder here. That's just this little Mount Mograph deal. Your main file, which is this one where you'll make your edit. I made it for 30 seconds. And then there's this composition called screen, which is just your content. So whatever you put in here, any animation, this is also a 30-second length composition, any animation you do in here is going to actually pop up into your main file with a little bit of work. Anyway, then you have a folder of shots, which is just all your different compositions that are in your main file right here. If you'd like to edit them like that. And then there's just some solids in here as well that I don't recommend deleting because they're kind of necessary. And then there's just the source footage, which is also just the link to the folders. So anyway, the cool thing about this is when you change if you go and click your change color FX, you can actually just go up in here and change your background color like this. So to any color you want, depending on what your app is. And this actually, I had to be sneaky because since we're not using Cinemaware, each of the shots are different. So I had to put a background layer on each of the different shots. And basically I just add an expression right here to the color that links it to whatever color in our main footage it is. So if I was to go into my main file and just click my change color and change it to whatever the heck I want, maybe like a green or something, it's actually going to also be changed into our individual shots just because of this little expression. So that's nice, and it'll keep everything going well for us. So anyway, let's go into our main file, and I'll just show you the quick little walkthrough and get this video up for you guys. So I'm going to just change my background color to something not so horrible and jarring. So we'll go tangerine orange once again, one of my favorite colors ever. And so basically you'll have all your shots in here. They're named pretty self-explanatory. We'll take a quick look through them as well. Yeah, so this first shot is just a wide shot. Obviously it's nothing too fancy. We'll just do a quick preview here, just a slow zoom in. So if you want to do that at the end or at the beginning, you can reverse this footage. You can do whatever the heck you want. And then the next one, I have a diagonal pass over our app here, and I used the Illustrator file is like a higher res than what you need, just so it'll look right, and you won't get any pixelation. So we have that shot. Our next one is a zoom over the top, which is just I don't know, seemed pretty generic. I had trouble actually coming up with more shot types. So if you guys have ideas, drop me a comment, and I might release another pack for you. So then we also have this orbit one, which is just a little spin around the app, and it's nice because whatever content you change will just pop up in here automatically, and you won't have to worry about just doing some annoying stuff. So there it is, little Mount Mograph deal. And then we have one more shot here, right to left one. And obviously you guys can play around. Feel free to use this. It's not copyrighted at all. Feel free to use this for whatever the heck you want. I don't care. And just have fun with it. Yeah. And I mean, if you want, you can like this video, subscribe to the channel. I'm sure I'll have some more free stuff coming soon. Just whenever I get some time, you know. I'm actually been pretty busy lately, so sorry for not getting videos up all the time. Here's this basic pan one that I figured you could put some text here or something. And then additionally, we have a rotate one right here. I'll just preview that for you real quick. Just a little side rotation. And you can duplicate these compositions. You can do whatever you want, obviously. And then I have one more in here called tilt. And I don't remember what this was. All right, yeah, so it's just a little tilt. So yeah, you can put some music to this, do whatever you want. But basically, how I figured you could use this if you don't have Cineware, I wanted to make it so everybody could use it depending on what's going on. Basically, you just figure out what shots you want if you want to use them. And let's say you want your you want to go from a tilt and then you want to cut into this rotate here. So you just drag it over to where you want to start. And if you want to start it later in the shot, like let's say you want to start here, you can just cut this layer like that. And then when we play it, yeah, it's just like building. I mean, it's just like basic video editing crap. So it's going to spin like this on the tilt and go to the rotation, which was actually a horrible jump cut there. So maybe we'd go to our basic pan instead there because we don't want jump cuts. And yeah, just drag it like that. Maybe put it over. So then it would just cut over into that. That's once again another jump cut. I'm not picking any good shots here. So let's go to the zoom. You'll have to kind of figure out, use your artistic abilities and get something you like. So maybe this one will work better. Yeah, so it's just going to cut over to that, zoom, whatever. Yeah, and as you can see, it's just like basic editing. And so what you're gonna do is in your screen content, you can just animate whatever you want in here. So you can draw some layers and just do basic animations. I don't know what you want to do. And have however long you want it to last. So I'll just drag something up here and now we have it just sliding around. So the cool thing is now when I go to my main file, I'm actually gonna have this yellow one in all my shots at that time. So that's helpful. The only thing is to keep file size down, I did make this 5 seconds long. So if you go back forth in between shots, even though the animation's going, if I drag this composition over, what I'm also gonna have to do is click into my composition like this. And then just basically you take your screen content and cut it to wherever the timeline is. So I'd do Alt back bracket and then just slide it over to the beginning. And that is just going to keep our content all in the same time. So now it makes sense. But anyway, you guys can have fun with this. I hope you think this is cool. This is the first time I've actually put something up like this just for free. Yeah, but I think, I mean, it's kind of fun. It's a little different. I don't know. Play around with it. Have a good time. I hope you're able to download it. Hope you have some fun. Leave me a like on this video or drop me a comment if you feel like it. But yeah, thanks for checking out the channel, guys. And as always, get your learn on. Peace out.